Hey everybody, Zach from RW Makes Magic here. Just want to take a second to tell you that the channel is sponsored by Mana Traders. It lets me rent the decks and play all the different formats for the people on the channel, which is tough to do without the help from this. So we really appreciate it from them. But I wanted to let you guys know that we have, Mana Traders has a $15,000 legacy tournament this month, and that's insane. You don't find those prizes anywhere right now. Those are just the biggest prizes you can play for in Magic if you're not, getting God invites to Mythic Invitationals or whatever by Wizards. So, for a normal player like me, this is the biggest thing you can play in, and it's a big deal. You do want to be subscribed to Mana Traders. You can't win the actual 15,000 without that. And if you want to sign up, you can use code A22EN at checkout and get a subscription to Mana Traders, be able to rent all the cards you want for Magic Online, and start winning that $15K now. Welcome to another episode of Making Magic Happen, brought to you by RW Hobbies and Games in Livonia, Michigan. I'm Zach, and today we were supposed to play the Modern Showcase Challenge, but we O2'd. Was a rough couple pairings. It happens. Sometimes tournaments don't go your way. That's just life. So we're going to do another Vintage Cube draft. But before we get into that, quick question for the audience. I did record my O2. It was actually a 1-2. I did win one of my matches. But curious if people actually want to see that. So if you want to see me getting crushed in an event, let me know. I don't typically post them because it's just me getting crushed and then dropping. But if you want to see it, you want to see good players lose too. That happens all the time. I'll post it. So let me know in the comments. And also, while you're there, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you want to leave a like, leave a comment, all of that, it helps the channel keep growing, so I'd really appreciate it. But with that, let's get in to playing some Vintage Cube. And we might not force Storm this time. We might not. We'll see. Alright, so pack one, pick one. We don't have any power. And we don't even have any of the top tier of cards, I would say, in Cube. There's some like Sneak Attack, Kiki-Heaval, Splinter Twin, Opposition, Fractured Identity. Like there's this top tier of cards, and this just doesn't even have any of those either, which makes it a very awkward pack. Interesting though. Kind of go a lot of routes. This is kind of making me commit to a color. I could just take a Hallowed Fountain and stay open, which might be the best place to go. But Spellseeker is a very powerful card. I also don't hate Elvish Mystic. I think I'm just going to take the Spellseeker. It's hard to go wrong in blue. There's a lot of really good cheap spells in the cube. I'm going to take Spellseeker and see where this takes us. Spellseeker is also, the kind of card that keeps you open. It can be good in control if you get, if you're lucky and you get like a mana drain or something. But even just getting like a Ponder or whatever is pretty good. Alright, so what do we have here? Mystical Tutor's great. I like a Mystical Tutor. I also like Imperial Recruiter a lot. Imperial Recruiter plus Spellseeker is a really sick start to like a blue-red opposition, blue-red twin deck. Mystical Tutor is also quite good. If either of the fetches were blue, I would take them. Blessed Admirer is close to them too, I think. Definitely not Windswift Heath, though. Man, this is gonna be a bad start to a cube deck. I'm gonna take Mystical Tutor. I think this leaves me the most open. My heart says I should take the Imperial Recruiter, but I'm gonna take the Mystical Tutor. So it takes me. All right, this is a very, very late Ancient Tomb. Again, the rest of this pack's pretty bad. I would, play an Arbor Elf, I guess. Tendrils if we were actually forcing Storm, but we're not. Spell Pierce is good. I don't mind a Spell Pierce. I think Ancient Tomb is just a lot better, though. Take Ancient Tomb. So that's a Memory Jar and a Wheel of Fortune, and Storm is starting to look very open. Look, I'm not forcing it. It's just the thing that's happening. I don't know what you want me to tell you. We're here now. That Tendrils is going to wheel, and we're just doing it. We're just doing it. In fairness, I was trying to do something else. I wanted to, but you know, it just kept, life kept giving me lemons and I had to just oblige. There was no other options. Alright, I'm lying. There's a lot of other options. But, it's fine. It's fine. This pack is better than the last ones. I do like Stoneforge Mystic. I like Devoted Druid. Fire Blast if I was mono red. I also like Ravages of War. I think the pick is between Marsh Flats and Everflowing Chalice, though. I think given that I have an Ancient Tomb, I want the Chalice. This is just a really good thing to, turn one off a tomb. Alright, I don't feel like this draft is going particularly well, although I do like Tezzeret. The Ancient, this is actually kind of a good start for, a blue-red artifact deck. I also really like Fiery Confluence, for the record. I think I'm going to take Tezzeret, though. Okay. So here, it's between Cryptic Command, Thieving Skydiver, and Wormcoil. I like Wormcoil a lot. Skydiver is great, though. I imagine this card's very, very good in Cube. Cryptic, I think, is going to be a little hard to cast in our deck. I'm just going to take the Wormcoil. I really do want to try out Skydiver, though. I bet this card is awesome in Cube. Take Wormcoil, though. Oh, okay. This is one of, the key cards for this archetype is a Wildfire. I do like Seasoned Pyromancer a lot, though. I'm not going to lie. But I think I'm supposed to take Wildfire. Alright, so we are looking to pick up every single artifact we can get now. Well, not Birthing Pod. That's not really it. I do like Kaya a lot in Cube, for the record. I think it's very good. But obviously we're blue-red and that's black-white, so kind of hard to take that now. But I do think it's very good in Cube, for the record. So, we just want to draft every artifact we can get our hands on, basically. I'll take any Signet at all that exist. Wow, the Imperial Recruiter Wield? That is wild. The disrespect, y'all. We got a Burning of Jinier, too? Okay. We actually... I don't think these decks are ever very good, if I'm being honest. But we have a good start. Oh, Gilded Lotus is perfect for it. Dece. Alright, that's also a Ravages. Gideon might be better, but Ravages is kind of good in this style deck. Neither of these are playable. Oust is maybe playable. So, I mean, this is a great start. We want artifacts incredibly badly. And twin combo is basically where we're at. So what do we have here? Well, nothing is good for my deck. I might use the Underground Sea, but mostly probably not. I don't hate Jace. Jace is probably okay. Kozilek is actually interesting as a big thing to cast with all the artifact mana we're gonna have. Alright, I'll take a Kozilek. I kind of hate it, but if I do get a sneak attack or something, then it'll be better. It's better than Jace. Jace is just really medium, if I'm being honest. Alright. I'm gonna... Ooh, that's a Mox Ruby? Excuse me? What? And a Tinker. Oh, this pack is nice. Man, we'd love that Steam Vent. We'd love Narset. We'd love Mindslaver. We'd love Tinker. We should wheel something nice from this pack. I'm going to take the Mox Ruby, though. I think that's just a no-brainer pick. Don't think it's particularly close, and hopefully we wheel something good here. Okay, what do we got here? Some cards that are decent. I don't mind a Palinchron or an Inkwell Leviathan in a deck like this, but I think Batterskull is a pretty clear take. It's awkward that it dies to the wildfire, but it's just an artifact, which is going to help with what we're trying to do here. I do like Inkwell Leviathan a decent amount, but yeah, I think it's a better skull. Oh, man. So fastbound on a deck like this is nice. Goes great with Wheel of Fortune. I do think it's supposed to be Pestermite, though. I could get behind Lotus Petal as well. I don't think that's a bad take. Fastbound would be really good in a deck like this. I'm going to take Pestermite. My mana's already going to be a little sketchy. Alright, another pretty bad pack for us. I guess I'm taking Armageddon. We're just all in on blowing up every land that exists ever. Oh, man. This is an interesting pack. Emery is great in a deck like this. Like, actively great. So is Godmother. I would also love a Phyrexian Metamorph. Blightsteel is good, but we have enough of that so far. I think this is going to be an Emery. I think Emery's better than Metamorph. I think that's close, though. Metamorph is really good. I'm going to take Emery. I'm low confidence on that. Okay, we saw the Mindslaver. We can get the Academy Ruins Mindslaver lock here. I think this is a good start. Force of Will also wouldn't be bad. I actually do kind of like Force of Will. But I think Academy Ruins is good. Alright, I'll take a Spire Bluff. It's not insane. Chandra might actually be better. Yeah, Chandra's probably better. I would like a Spire Bluff, though. But Chandra's probably a lot better, honestly. Just helps me ramp out the big stuff and just survives Wildfire. Okay. Yeah, looks like we have a Jace here. Sure. Man, we didn't get the Mindslaver. We got nothing back from this pack. That's unfortunate. I'll take the Steam Vents, but we got nothing back. Now I'm actually kind of sad about the Academy Ruins. Oh well. So we're looking for a Splinter Twin and more artifacts. And this deck will be good. That's all we're really looking for. I guess Palinchron? I don't know. Pian Kirin's actually, more artifacts. It is pretty good. I think Revoker's better, though. I'm going to take a Revoker. I think Pian Kirin's good, though. I think that's actually an interesting take. Revoker makes this Recruiter better. This was a Mishra's Workshop for a second. I was about to jump with joy. Alright. Still, I'm really not liking our artifact count. We have no signets, and you want like 5 signets, so that's pretty bad. I guess I'll take Bazaar. I don't really know what I'm using it for. Alright. We could use some busted cards this pack, like a Mana Drain or... Yeah. Like a Mana Drain. We honestly can't even play... Oh, that is a Mana Drain. I was going to say, we honestly can't even play this Spellseeker right now because we don't have any targets, but, yeah. Hello, Mana Drain. Looking mighty fine today, I might add. Get in the deck, Mana Drain. Oh, we got an Upheaval. That is interesting. Regretting not taking that fast bond now, but Upheaval is just very good. I need more ramp, but I'm going to snap off Upheaval. Oh my. That's a Tolarian Academy. That is very good in a deck like this. It hurts my heart to pass the Worn Power Stone, but Tolarian Academy I think is too good. Alright, I'm literally taking anything with text artifact on it at this point. Everything else you could possibly want. Anything that says artifact on it at all is going in the deck from this point forward. I wouldn't actually hate an Ancestral Vision, but yeah, artifact. I think Corsive Portal is just a better version of Ancestral Vision there. It's just artifact, also draws cards. It's going to be great in a deck like this. Sad I haven't seen any signets really, but this is... Oh, Kiki-Jiki. I was about to say, this is a really bad pack. Wait a hot second. This was like one of the best things I could have seen. Alright. This deck is coming together somehow. I would like the Trinket Mage too. But Kiki-Jiki is just too much better when I already have Pestermite and Imperial Recruiter. Okay. It's a really late Gaia's Cradle. It's kind of like offensively late, honestly. But, yeah, text artifact. I'm not loving the Academy Ruins at the moment. Really wish that was a Spire Bluff Canal. It's alright, though. I might not be able to even play this Kozilek either. Maybe I can. We're close. I need like 2 more artifacts for sure. Jace is on the edge. Yeah, I would kill for just cheap artifacts, just anything. Alright, so actually a decision here between Hangerback Walker and Orzhov's Signet. I think Signet's just way better, though. Hangerback Walker's not bad. It makes me sad to pass my Desire always, but it's a pretty easy Signet. Not a lot here for me. I'm just going to take this Brazen Borrower. See how that goes. Alright. No artifacts. I'll take Wear and just play the Wear side, just Shatter. I think that's fine. Any artifacts? Nope. But I don't hate Expansion Explosion. I think that's fine. Honestly, these might be out of the deck, given just how little ramp we got. Alright. I don't have very many instants. I have a Mana Drain. It's the actual only instant besides my expansion. So Torrential Gearhulk's probably out. I guess Mystical Tutors, but yeah, not really. So I guess Doretti. Not really loving either, to be honest. What did I get? Oh, they gave me a Liliana of the Veil. Alright. Doretti I could have played. Maybe I was supposed to play Doretti. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. I think I'm probably just... Ooh, wait a minute. Sword of Feast and Famine? Okay, I could play that. A Janny and a Lyra. So I think this deck's going to get scrappy, and I need to accept that it's not very good.
but we have some stuff we can do. I think I am playing the Wear Tear. And I think the last card is between Jace or Brazen Borrower. Actually, I think Tezzeret's pretty bad too. We just never got enough of the artifacts we needed. It's also a chance Emery's kind of bad. Nah, we're good. I'm just going to take Jace. Is this toughness or power? Power. Can't get Brazen. Sad. Alright, this is fine. Is it good? No, it's not, but that's fine. Yeah. Well, definitely not a Plains. I think this is slightly better. So this deck's not very good. It's kind of a disaster, actually. But I do think it's going to do a good job showcasing why I think Kiki-Jiki is broken. On the die roll, we have ourselves a very interesting hand. I think this is a keep. Do I ever Flowing Chalice on 1 or wait to put it on 2? I think I'm going to wait to put it on 2. And honestly, because I have the Mana Drain, if I draw a blue source... Alright, we didn't draw a blue source. I think I'm just going to get a Mystical Tutor here. I don't think I can get anything else. Yep, we got a Mystical Tutor, I guess. Here we are. Looks like we're playing against some sort of Jeskai control deck. Batterskull, huh? Alright. See if they have a way to interact with that. Good old turn 3 Batterskull. Impulse. So maybe. Charter Course? Is this like Storm? This feels like this could be like a Storm deck, honestly. I don't know, but it feels like it could be. Oh my. Well, unfortunately, I'm still a blue source short of doing anything relevant. Ooh, my Everflowing Chalice got Spell Pierce. You don't love to see it. It's alright, though. You're a blue source away from being in an excellent spot. And a Tolarian Academy away from being in a truly absurd spot. Alright, there we go. That's the blue source. So if opponent taps out next turn, I kill them, right? Let's say they just dump 5 mana into something. They get mana drained. I untap with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana, and they're dead to expansion. I don't even need to attack if I draw land. Mana drain sure is something. Tell you what. No thank you. Alright, well, turn 3, Batter Skull aggro, apparently. No, let me draw my cards. Come on, man. I was going to draw 7. Oh, that was going to be a nice draw 7. Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to hit the worm coil, but whatever. We're good. Well, that was sweet. It was a sweet start. I think this is a good matchup for the Brazen. I'm kind of off the Spellseeker. I didn't realize I only had 2 targets. There's actually like a chance I should have like a Ritual in my deck just because of Spellseeker. I kind of thought maybe I could get the Shatter, but I knew in my head that that's not actually how that works. But I kind of felt like maybe I could. All right, this is a good turn 2 Emery despite not having artifacts. Take it. That's actually pretty nice. I don't think Emery can cast that one. I'm pretty sure she can't actually. Everflowing Chalice is decent though. Alright, well let's get Emery in play. And hit a Signet. Dece. Maybe we're supposed to cut Revoker? I'm just never cutting an artifact. Oh no, where my Signet? Whatever will I do besides cast it again next turn with Emery? Karn? No, I want to mana drain that. Ooh, Jace is kind of sweet. So I think the play here. Wait a minute. So if I crack this for blue, I have 12. I can cast this for 5, leaving 2 blue up, and then tap it. Yeah, okay, this works out. So I want it to be 5, right? 7, yeah. And this needs 5 to kicker. So I just don't play the Revoker. Can I suspend this? I don't know how Lotus Bloom works. I think I can target it and then just not do anything with it. I'm pretty sure that's how that ends up working out. That was a really absurd turn. Oh my god, there's an Upheaval on top of my deck? Hello. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, got a message. Excuse me. Okay. Well, a Batter Skull, huh? Ooh, a Wheel of Fortune? Interesting. It means I lose the Upheaval, but honestly, I don't know how big of a deal that is. So how much mana do I have right now? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'd have 5 after. I can play a land. Just 7. Cast this for 6, so I'd have 3. So that's 4. Play Signet. I think I'm just going to bottom, honestly. I don't think I need a wheel right now. Alright, well, goodbye, Yace. It's alright, though. Got a Coercive Portal, which is pretty good. Petty Theft that Germ there. Alright. Opponent has seen enough. I wanted to try casting the Lotus Bloom and see what was going to happen, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so good start. This hand had one more land, it'd be pretty good. As it stands, I think it's a mulligan. This hand's good, though. This hand I think is good. The question is, what are we bottoming? I think it's the Tutor. I don't know. Low confidence in that. Sensei's top, huh? Alright. You know, I think I was supposed to turn 1 Ancient Tomb, Revoker top. I think I screwed that up. I would like to seek some spells, please. I'll take 1 Mana Drain. So the thing with a Mana Drain is it's literally so stupid and busted that I can just telegraph I'm going to go get it. An opponent is just going to be like, yeah, no, that's fine. That's gonna happen. And then it does happen. I think this is still 2 away, yeah. I imagine they tap the top to draw a card here, although maybe I get Wrathed. I don't know. Alright. They're just topping. Fair. Still gonna name it though. They're drawing it next turn, so may as well. I'll go ahead and cast a Max Ruby. Let's get this Corsive Portal in play here. It's actually, I was supposed to do this in my second main phase. This was really bad. Alright, I got bailed out, because that was going to be really bad for me if I didn't do that in second main. The reason being that if I needed to use the mana drain to force this through, I wanted... this gives me 5 mana next turn. I feel like they also have a counterspell. But honestly, if this is their turn, it's like not that bad for me. Alright. 5 mana is just a preposterous amount of mana. Okay, I got Spell Pierce. That really stinks. Goodbye, Portal. But that's fine. Playing defense here, huh? Alright. Interesting. Maybe I wasn't supposed to kicker this one? I think I was. Oh man, both of these are like not that bad. I really want to land though. Alright, I think I'm going to bottom both. Great turn for a Tolarian Academy off the top. Okay, that's not really a Tolarian Academy at all. I can draw something, although I don't really know what I want to draw here. Or Mystical Tutor or something, I mean. It's not really like a clear, I should Mystical Tutor for that thing situation going on. I actually don't hate Wheel of Fortune. Don't think it's good either, though. I'm just going to scry 2 here. Put that one on the bottom. I'm not super interested in Orzhov Signet either. I'm planning to Expansion Explosion this thing on their turn. If they tap out, I'll also do it then. Venser? Okay. What are you bouncing? My land? Okay. Do you also have a mana leak? That'd be pretty annoying. Nope. Alright, fair enough. So, starting to get a little low. But one good Tolarian Academy would solve a lot of things here. Blade Splicer. So this is like a blue-white, I'm playing to the board value deck. Alright, I gotcha. I see what's up. Hello, my pretty. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So, how do I want to play this? I think I'm doing it like this. Wait, should I go more? No. Yeah, because this lets me still cast Worm Coil. Alright, I can get behind it. A counterspell would be pretty bad here for me. But Worm Coil surviving would be pretty good. Oh man, this upheaval's looking very nice. I'm going to put that one on top, I think. So now I just really need to get out of this turn. And I think the game's going to end. Well, Tolarian Academy is a really dumb Magic card. Exhibit A. Looks like opponent's got something pretty nice here. Casting a 5-mana something. Revelark, huh? Ooh. So they get to bounce my Worm Coil? That's bad for me. Well, I'm not going to tell you this is great. But I'm also not dead. Okay. What am I scrying towards? I don't know. And drawing a card's not going to help because I'm like way discarding the hand size. Oh, Pestomine's good. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's cast an Upheaval. And then play a Mox. And then I can cast Everflowing Chalice for 3 again. Play a Tolarian Academy. and play a Better Skull. Decent little turn there. So I don't need Mystical Tutor, and I think Ancient Tomb's a little aggressive, and I'm going to discard an island. And that's why you draft Upheaval. Because the opponent is now done. They're done. They've had enough. Well, that was fun. That was a cool little game. We saw opponents trying to get tricky. I like Brazen Borrower in matchups where opponents trying to get tricky. I guess. I still think the Spellseeker is mostly terrible. I should maybe cut the Mystical Tutor. I don't really know what it's doing. I guess it gets Upheaval. No, that's probably good enough. Mystical Tutor gets Upheaval. I need to remember that in future games because I am having a hard time remembering that apparently. Yeah, I'm just going to cut the Spellseeker. It's really bad. It's really bad. It barely hits targets at all. How is this for a hand? Well, if it had a Mox Ruby in it, it'd be insane. Obviously, I don't. I think this hand's a mulligan. Okay, this hand's actually very good. It doesn't look that good. I think it's actually very good. I'm a land away from a turn 5 kill. That said, this is the type of deck that can interact with that, but it's not clear that they know that... Well, that is... Yep, okay. I don't think Imperial Recruiter has any targets anymore. I think I drew both of them. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it has targets. Wait, I can check. There's a way. I can get Emery. Okay, Emery's not bad. I can get exactly Emery. Oh, or Phyrexian Revoker. Okay. Alright, that ain't bad. Hello, Ruby. I'm just going to pass again. I don't think opponent thinks they're dead next turn. And Ruby was like probably the best draw in my entire deck, I would imagine. Right there. Yeah, I can't think of a better one. There's no way opponent's thinking that they're not safe. Oh, I guess they saw through my ploy. Thought they weren't safe. You know what? I actually can combo and Kiki. I can Pessimite and Kiki in the same turn next turn because of the Lotus, which is really absurd. So let's do that. You countering my Ruby? No? Sensei's Divining Top. Alright, so Pessimite plus Kiki-Jiki, if you have 8 mana, just kills the opponent. I'm going to have 9 next turn. So me tapping out here really incentivizes them to take a turn and tap out, which means they're somewhat likely to die here. I don't know if they know that. Okay. I think I want to draw step this. Let's see what happens when I cast this. I would like to tap your island, please. Okay. Kiki-Jiki. Copy Pestermite. Untap Kiki-Jiki. Do they have Dismember? No? Looks like they were bluffing it, though. And that's why you take Kiki-Jiki early in the cube, because it just wins the game by itself. And there you have it. Little 2040 with honestly pretty bad deck. It's not great. It has a mana drain and a Kiki, which is pretty good, but mostly not a very good deck. But we're playing for the trophy. Well, this hand can't cast anything, so I'm going to mulligan. I think this hand is good. I think I'm supposed to keep and bottom Kiki. It's kind of my read. Oh, I don't need these steps. I'm just going to play that tapped. All right. So I'm definitely mystical tutoring here. The question is, what am I getting? It's 100% mana drain or Wheel of Fortune. I don't know which one's going to be better, though. I think I'm supposed to get the wheel. I imagine it's going to get countered. Here we are. Wheel of Fortune. Alright, remand is not the end of the world. It's not great for me, but I can deal. Feels like I'm playing a control-y deck. Praying to God it's not Reanimator. Alright, well, let's draw that, or let's jam that instead of the wheel. They're thinking I'm going to wheel here. I'm going to jam Corsive Portal. Alright, Corsive Portal's in there. Take it. Getting like Brazen Borrowed or something. It is getting Brazen Borrowed. So this is like a blue-black tempo deck. This is actually a pretty good deck in the cube. Feel like dazes and counter spells and cheap black removal and cheap blue creatures. So that's a land that doesn't tap for mana. That's awkward for them. I'm going to jam Chandra now. And wheel. See if opponent lets this happen. It looks like we let it happen. Fair enough. So I imagine they're going to cast a Brazen Borrower here. They had Mind's Desire in their deck, Memory Jar, and Wormcoil. What is happening? What is this deck? This is like a really, really bad Storm deck, I guess. Oh man, we might have drawn them into some good stuff. Their hand looked like garbage before. And now all of a sudden it's very good. Yikes. Big yikes. Well, if I have 11 mana next turn, I can kill him. Right now I have 9, so I can't kill him. But we're setting up. We're getting close. I can do a sweet little Imperial Recruiter into Spell Seeker into Mana Drain scenario, though. Sounds kind of sweet. Looks like that is a very large Stonecoil Serpent. Okay. Well, hello. JVP, huh? Alright. Alright. That's interesting. So, what's the best way to do this? I am playing Tellurian Academy for turn. So I cast this for 2. So use these. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means I can cast it for 3. Here. Probably 1, 2. Yeah. Four, 5, 6. And then tap this in the... Yeah. Seems reasonable. And I want Pestermite. Okay. Now I can tap the Stonecoil, and it looks like I'm playing defensively, but really I'm setting up to kill them next turn. And they look like a Storm deck. They don't look like the kind of deck that is going to stop this. Well, we're doing something here. Past in Flames? I don't like that. Oh, I can't stop that. Definitely want to do this before I get remanded. Oh, it looks like I'm getting counterspell. Oh, Mana Drain? Oh my goodness. Oh, things have gone very poorly for me all of a sudden. Looks like they're going to Frantic Search now. Yep. They can Mind's Desire if they want to, too. Yikes. Oh boy. And an Emery, huh? Well, this is really absurd. To crack LED, play LED, cast like... Oh no, Emery doesn't work this turn. So I assume they just Mind's Desire here then. Well, if Mind's Desire whiffs... No, we still can't do anything. Getting Mana Drained here is just atrocious for me. Yeah, I think I'm dead. We'll see what happens though. Island is good for me. Second Island is good for me. Corpse Dance is not good for me. I'm going to get Ulamog the Ceaseless Hungered and die. This is not good for me. Pretty convenient Emery milled Ulamog. Alright, you got it. So this deck looks kind of degen. I think I want a Brazen. I think this Tez is pretty bad. I think that's where we're at. Alright, how is this for a hand? Well, I think it's a keep. I don't think it's a great hand, but it's definitely a keep. Turn 3 Corsive Portal's pretty good. Opponent kept a one-lander? What? It's interesting. I have to assume something bad is about to happen to me if they kept a one-lander. Maybe this is just like a Jace. Brazen the Corsive? That's not that good, though. Alright. Would be a great time to draw another blue source. I think it's pretty unlikely they use the Lotus Bloom this turn, although maybe. I would love to mana drain whatever they use the Lotus Bloom on, though. Okay. What about for Homage? Can we just get a blue source, please? Come on. Jam Emery here. And we milled a bunch of good cards that I kind of wanted. It's annoying. Still be an excellent turn to draw a blue source. Okay. I guess it do be like that, where blue sources just actually don't exist at all. So, what's going to happen here? Well, I think it's incredibly likely that my opponent has a mana drain based on the way they've played. And basically nothing I'm going to do is going to get me around that. Hoping they mana drain the Spellseeker. They don't. Oh, I drew all the targets. Okay. Well, you'll love to see it. And now I'm going to play Chandra. It's going to get mana drained. Opponent's going to untap and go crazy because I couldn't... Oh, man, they had the mana drain? That's so lucky. Who could have seen it coming? Because I never drew a blue source. I mean... I kept the hand with a blue source, and then I didn't have another one in my... Or I guess I did, but I milled it. I have like 9 or something. I have a decent amount. I don't know. There's some chance I could come back. But opponent's about to miss their second land drop and then kill me on turn 6, because I'm dumb. Are we going to Corpse Dance and Udamog here? It's kind of what feels like is coming. Yep. It's frustrating. Oh, and Ancestral. Okay. Oh, targeting me. Got it. Alright, well. Tough way to lose. Just whiff on blue sources for the entire match, but it is what it is. Still think it was cool. I think it's a below average deck, so I'm not sad to, to get my play points back. That said, let's do a double feature. Let's go again. Not going to play this one on the video, but I want to draft again. And totally not forcing Storm. Whew! You don't get Time Walk very often. This is a heck of a Magic card. Good pack, too. I like Imperial Recruiter. I like Tezzeret. I like a lot of this stuff, but yeah, let's take a walk through time. It's a good start. I don't get power very often, so nice to finally get some. All right, what do we like here? Well, Time Walk goes really, really good in green decks. Like, extraordinarily good in green decks. When I'm going green, though, I don't really like starting with Avenger, although Oracle's good. I would definitely take an Oracle. Thing is, we're, like, pretty likely to be blue. So Phyrexian Metamorph's never going to be bad. You could also just see taking a Warren Power Stone. Oracle will die is busted. This card's just unbelievable. Alright, what do we got here? Anything crazy? Nothing crazy. I do like Caracas a lot. I think this card is very good. I would play it in a bunch of decks that aren't white, too. So I think this is a pretty easy Signet. Kind of wish I'd taken the Warren Power Stone last time now. Or the Phyrexian Metamorph, but... it's fine. Alright, what do we got here? So it's not really looking like green's open. I can see ditching that. This Duretti is really strong. I don't think people quite understand how strong this Duretti is. That said, Torrential Gearhulk's a pretty good pick. I don't have any targets for it yet, but I can find them going forward. Time Walk also goes really good in Reanimator. But Necromancy's not like a big draw to it. I think there's a chance I'm supposed to take this. This Duretti is really good. I already have a Signet that helps cast it. It's tough. I also don't hate Sphinx. I think I'm going to take the Gearhulk. See what... That's a Vamp Tutor. That's a really late Vamp Tutor. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so maybe we're looking more towards a Reanimator style deck. The Whisperwood's pretty good. I do like Bloodchief's Thirst quite a bit. I also kind of like Sensei's Top. I think Bloodchief's Thirst is really good, though. We're going to do that. I think Oracle might be in the sideboard. So I could take a Tendrils here or a Birds, and both are reasonable, but I think this is a pretty easy Rakdos Signet, honestly. I think I'm looking towards a Reanimator deck. Although, I guess Storm's not out of the question. Maybe I was supposed to take a Tendrils. Alright, so I think this is an easy Sheldred, and we are Reanimatoring. Sheldred's one of the nice things to get back in Reanimator. It'll be like a control Reanimator deck that has some nut draws. But we take Sneak Attack, Kind of hoping to wheel that Necromancy now. Only Reanimator wants it. But we'll see. Interesting. Corpse Dance is good. Obviously, it just beat me, but I don't... I think it's one of the worst Reanimator spells. That said, it's pretty good. This is just not a good Imperial Recruiter deck so far. Alright, I'll take the Corpse Dance. Let's hope we wheel that Necromancy. That's kind of where we're at. We haven't seen any of the good Reanimator cards, but Vamp Tutor is a sign. That is a really powerful card. Okay. Damnation versus Blood Crypt. I think this deck might end up wanting a Damnation. I'll take it. I don't necessarily want a Blood Crypt yet. It's very likely this deck could just be blue-black. Like, this deck often is just blue-black. Only reason I'd splash red is like a sneak attack. Or through the breach, maybe. If Faithless Looting was still in the cube, I would splash for that, I think. Alright, what's going on with this booster? Come on. Come on. Alright, Rotting Regisaur versus Makeshift Mannequin. I think I'm mannequining. I think Regisaur's good, though. It's really nice to have a discard outlet, which I don't have at the moment. It's also just a giant body. I think it's Mannequin, though. We're actually at like a spot where we can take the Eldrazi because we have some instant speed reanimate things. Oh man, I got the Doretti back. That is a card I would just play for sure. Yeah, alright. Kinda wish I had that Blood Crypt now. Doretti's just excellent, I think. Alright, Murderous Rider's good too. I think the next pack was one with their Necromancy. Let's hope that one wheels. It feels like black is very open. Ooh, on Burial Rites versus Black... I think it's Black Cleave, now that I have this Doretti. I would like Unburial, though. I would definitely play it, but... I think that one's kind of like the bottom tier of reanimate spells. Alright. Didn't get the Necromancy back, fine. This is still a really good start. This is a great pack one. We are looking for Grizzlebrand, Iona, Elish Norn, Reanimate, Entomb, more power. You're always looking for power, but that's what we're looking for. The rest of this deck is great. Some counter spells. I'd take like a Remand would be great. Mana Leak. Mana Drain. Fingers crossed. What do we have here? Well, we have a pack that has like actual 0 cards for us. Una's Prowler is like okay. No, I'm gonna take Frantic Search. Frantic Search is actually good in Reanimator. It's just a much better Una's Prowler. It's a 0 mana discard outlet that, you know, smooths out your hand. It's something I can flashback with Gear Hulk. Just, you know, makes Gear Hulk a 3 mana play. It's not bad. The rest of the pack's pretty bad. I guess I'm hoping to wheel the Lava Claw Reaches just to help fix for the Doretti. But Frantic Search is excellent. man. Alright. Izzet Signet's quite good. Blue Signet helps me splash dirty. Fact or Fiction is also excellent in a Reanimator deck. I think I want to take Fact. It makes me sad to pass the Signet, but I already have 2 Signets. It's a great Gearhulk target. It puts stuff in the yard to reanimate with. Yeah. Makes me sad to pass Yogg-Will ever, but... I think I'm going to take Foff here and then hope to wheel an Inquisition. I think that's where we're at. Alright, what do we have here? Massacre Worm and Frost Titan are both decent reanimate targets. They're not bad. I do think I'm supposed to take Bloodstained Mire, though. I also would be happy to wheel a Night's Whisper. Either would be good for me. Alright, interesting pick here. Charter Course is great in Reanimator. Liliana the Veil's also great. I think it's Liliana. I also would like Shark Typhoon, too. I think it's Liliana, though. Alright, easy Exhume here. Need another reanimation spell. It's perfect. I need a target to reanimate. Right now I have Sheoldred and, like, nothing else. It's fine, though, but... I could use... You know... I could use a Grizzlebrand. Grizzlebrand's the card I'm really hoping to open more than anything else right now. The Grizzle Father. It's kind of insane how many playables we have, though, to be honest. Pretty easy Faithless Looting, I think. Nothing else is particularly good for me. Krasis is something I would be somewhat interested in splashing, but I think this is an easy Faithless Looting. You just need targets to reanimate now. Faithless Looting is the red card you really want to splash, if we're being honest. So, fixing my mana would be great. I would love to get like an Underground Sea or a Watery Grave would be insane here. Seasoned Pyromancer might be a little too hard to cast. But I also think it's pretty good. Alright, I think I'm supposed to Seasoned here. Thassa's Oracle is just kind of whatever. I think we might be going towards Black-Red Reanimator, like splashing Time Walk. And probably like these two. I mean, it's a mono black deck splashing red and blue. Well, we'll see what happens. Seasoned Pyromancer is pretty great. We'd really like a few more fatties, though, and one more good reanimate spell, like an Animate Dead or actual reanimate. Well, I do like Rakdos' return a decent amount. I think Imperial Seal is better, though. I am not certain on that, but I do think it's better. Yeah, I'm going to take Imperial Seal. Alright, Lava Claw Reaches came back. I think it's a pretty easy take here. Just want to make sure my mana's good. I'm starting to get some pretty intense mana requirements, so... pretty easy. This was the pack with like the Frost Titan and the other fatty that we wanted, I think. No, that was the next pack. Excuse me. I think Thief of Sanity's interesting. Probably not good enough, but it's interesting. Siege Gang. Siege Gang's like not terrible either. Yeah, Siege King's like more likely to be good in this deck, I think. I don't think either are gonna make the cut, but something weird could happen. Like I open an opposition, and now all of a sudden I have Seasoned Pyromancer, Daretti, Siege Gang Commander, and I'm playing opposition. Oh, this isn't good for me. I think that was the pack with the Frost Titan, maybe, and it didn't come back. So I guess I'm taking Carnage Tyrant as a maybe reanimate target against like a blue control deck. I don't know. Okay, Sun Titan's actually like something I might be interested in reanimating. It's not crazy. Just gonna put the fatties in the sideboard for a little bit. I could play a Dark Petition, I guess. And probably not playing Light Up the Stage, so maybe Maze of Ith makes the cut. Almost certainly won't, but you never know. Oh, Mind's Desire. The disrespect, man. How am I getting last pick Mind's Desires? Wow. This is a pack. Holy cow. Jace is insane in Reanimator. Consecrated Sphinx is really good in Reanimator. Bolas' Citadel is just broken in general. Recurring Nightmare is insane in Reanimator. Fallen Shinobi is insane in Reanimator. Sundering Titan's insane in Reanimator. This is ridiculous. I think I would just take the pack and drop from the event if I could. Even Kolaghan's Command's amazing. I think this is Consecrated Sphinx. I am low confidence in that, but I think this is a Consecrated Sphinx. Yeah, very low confidence. It could also be a Sundering Titan easily. It could also be a Jace because I have a Time Walk. Oh my god. Ugh. It's a very good pack. I think I want Jace. I am not sure. I think it's Jace. I don't know. That feels like it was maybe wrong. Ulamog would also be insane. This whole pack is great again. Bribery's busted. But I think I need to focus on the mana. Given that I just took a blue card. And to not be a greed monster. I don't have anything to fetch with Delta and Meyer, but they're both double on color fetches, which is fine. Oh my god, these packs are ridiculous. Scarab God's amazing. Urza's amazing. I love Kiki. Mere Battlesphere's also amazing. I think this is Animate Dead, though. I think I want this effect too much. And it looks like there's just so many fatties in the first like couple packs we looked at that we're going to get some of them back. That's kind of where I'm at. I think this deck is really good. I would kill for like a Steam Vent, maybe. Oh my god. Hestermite Twin. Woodfall Primus is an excellent reanimate thing. We saw the Kiki too, and I would play all of those. I think I'm just supposed to not like try to wheel anything and take a Primus. Primus is actually just a great reanimate target. Alright, lot happening here. Entomb? Oh man, I saw the Thoughtseize, I was excited. I was like, I might just slam this Thoughtseize, but there's an Entomb. Okay. Alright. So what we got here? Baleful Strix is great. I don't hate Dark Ritual in a deck like this either. I think this is an easy Baleful Strix. Well, not easy, but like a clear Baleful Strix. Nice defensive early play. If we get the Recurring Nightmare back, it's like actually a way to enable it, which blue-black is not very good with generally, but this deck can certainly, this one specifically could certainly do. Oh man, Splashiok versus Kozilek. I think this is a Kozilek, given what we have. But again, not super certain on this. Splashiok's really good. I think I'm taking Kozilek, though. What do we got here? Man, a Looter is great. Fiery Confluence is great too. I also don't hate Lotus Petal, to be honest. Tough, man. Tough pick. I think it's Looter. Maybe it's... Nah, it's gotta be Lotus Petal. Lotus Petal seems really good in this deck. Alright, I'll take the Petal. Oh my god, we got everything back. We made picks specifically to make Recurring Nightmare good, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously, I would play all four of these cards. I think I'm supposed to take Nightmare though. Nightmare seems really good in this deck. Like Seasoned Pyromancer plus Baleful Strix plus like Sheldred and Torrential Gearhulk seems just insane. And JVP even. I have like a Planeswalker I can Recurring Nightmare back. So I think I'm looking for one more fatty. Doesn't look like we really got it. Cabal Ritual is kind of interesting though. Maybe I'm supposed to take Pack Rat though. Oh my goodness. There's a Scarab God? The disrespect. I tell you what. Whew. Alright, so I actually think I'm not Corpse Dancing. I guess I take the Putrid Imp. And Pernicious Deed. Or Pernicious. Oh man, I might play Dark Ritual. That is a card I'm actually interested in this deck. Man, this deck is something. Pyroclasm for the board too. Okay. Alright, so I think this is definitely a 16 land deck. So I have to make 4 cuts. Kozilek's decent. I mean, how many things do I have to bring it back? It's just Makeshift Mannequin and Scarab God activation. Alright, I think I'm over Kozilek. Although there's a chance I bring it in against somebody. I actually don't hate Siege Gang Commander in a Recurring Nightmare deck. We might do that. And I guess Makeshift Mannequin gets a lot worse once I've gone that route. I'm going to cut the Damnation 2. We got 2 more cuts. It could be the Lotus Petal. Honestly, Dark Ritual is just a better Lotus Petal. I think this one's nice because it fixes, but Dark Ritual is like the burst we need, I guess. I could just cut both, too, honestly. Just a 16-land deck with a bunch of looting effects. I'm going to cut the Blood Chief's Thirst, honestly. This deck is really good. Holy cow. Yeah, I think the cut could be Imperial Seal. Imperial Seal's kind of bad. I don't know. Tutors are just really good in a deck like this, though. Could also cut the Signets. They just are fixing. They're just too good, I think. Alright, I'm going to cut the Ritual and the Lotus Petal and play 17 lands. I think that's right. Okay, definitely no forests. Let's not play those. I think 10 swamps is a little too many. What does this put me to? I need one more. Alright. I think it's another island. I only have 4 blue sources. Maybe it should be 2 more islands. And then red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I'm going to cut a swamp. It's actually a chance I should have a Lotus Petal just for fixing, which is kind of wild, but I don't think it's crazy. This deck looks really good, though. It's not often you get the recurring Nightmare deck in Grixis. That's usually like the Exhume Reanimate deck, but I think this got there. I think this is quite good. But yeah, that was the double feature. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by the stream and checking out a cube draft. Remember, if you like the content we're making here, please subscribe. Please leave comments. Please like the videos. All of that really helps. And with that, talk to you next time.
I'm joined by Kyle Balgamez. Welcome, Kyle.
How are you?
Raja Suleiman with Orzhov.
Max McVitie.
Congratulations to Brian DeMars.
Zach Allen.
I wouldn't be here without these guys, though. So.
And the champion of Proto Counter-Attack, Arilax.